Alright guys, so welcome back to Gamer Today. Today I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to know about this Storm Flip, the new consumable item. Oh, kind of like consumable. I don't really know. I'm not sure if it's consumable or not. But I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. But before we go on, look at this peekaboo match I had at the beginning of my game before I found the goddamn thing. What's this? This is silly. He's running around in circles trying to fool me. He actually does fool me. He hides in the corner. I didn't even see him. I'm like, hello, peekaboo. I'm sorry, but I had to get rid of him. He was just driving me nuts. He didn't even have a gun. Anyways, back to the Storm Flip grenades, or whatever you call them. So once you do find them in the wild, you kind of get excited, but I was like, I don't know what this does. I kind of did because, yeah, I heard about it, but until you use something in Fortnite, you just don't know. It looks pretty darn cool, but one of the weird things about it is it doesn't tell you how many of them you have. And guys, the reason for this is it does not stack. But anyways, before we go any further, watch this boom bow clip I'm about to show you. I thought this was kind of funny. I thought they were going to nerf the boom bow. They sure as hell haven't. I'm still good with it, so I'm happy. Anyways, guys, let's take this up to the skies. And once I come up here, I basically, show everybody, hey, I've got one of these magical bombs. I'm like, look, everybody, I've got one. It's the new item. Okay, so I was excited still. I'm like, what does it do? Later on, I saw someone else actually got one too, and they were using it during a fight with my teammate, who was down there on his own playing a solo game almost. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to help. So anyways, eventually my team starts falling apart. Everyone's going down. And then I see someone use a Storm Flip, and I'm like, okay, so there's one more person to know about. And then basically there's these two guys fighting it out. You can see the other guy in the background. Basically these teams are just battling it out, and I'm getting involved because my teammates are down there and stuck, and I thought maybe I can help them. If not, I can get a few more kills. But seeing that Storm Flip gave me a great idea, because with the Storm Flip, what you can do is you can use it as a weapon before the storm actually comes. You can basically create a storm bubble, so if anyone from the opposite team is inside it, it becomes like the storm. So that's kind of cool because it does a tick, which means it takes a little bit of health away at a time. You know how the storm works. If you get stuck in it, your health basically depletes, and that's what the Storm Flip does. But when you actually use it when the storm is already here, it basically puts a force field around you, so you don't get hurt. And look what I did. I actually got to take these guys out. And then I hopped away on my launch pad and got out of the storm altogether with little to no health, but still the point of the matter is, if I use this just correctly, I can actually win an endgame fight using this Storm Flip. The Storm Flip may be even overpowered, guys. It is crazy. I have to admit, the amount of damage it can do when you're in it, if the storm's not there, and the fact that it can protect you from the storm, that's two great features that honestly are pretty darn cool. Is it a good fit for Fortnite, though? That's the question. I don't really know. It seems kind of like an Apex Legends thing. I know they didn't take this from Apex Legends, thankfully, but it's still something that seems kind of overpowered or like superhuman, Seems like a superpower of some sort, because you get this like ability that other players who don't have this item don't have. And it's one of those things where it's like, we only have 5 slots. Is this item really worth keeping? It might be as good as the Rift in some ways, because it's that helpful. I mean, obviously the Rift is helpful too, plus you can stack them, but I'm saying in the sense of it's an item you may not use all the time, but if one person on the team has it, it can be the difference between winning or losing the match, and that's pretty darn cool. So I really like this new item. I think it's awesome, honestly. And for anyone watching who doesn't understand the concept of this, because it's hard to explain, but basically all it does is protect you while you're in the storm. You throw it down, it puts a huge sphere around you, and it can protect you and your team, other players as well, which can provide a safe battleground for you and the other team you're trying to fight. So that could be cool, especially if you're inside the storm. But when you guys use this and there's no storm around and you're far away from any storm, right, and you're just playing the game, it becomes a weapon, and that's what's kind of cool. You throw it down and it drains the opponent's health. That is pretty cool. It won't drain your health or your teammates' health, only the opponents or anyone nearby who's not on your team. Oh, that's amazing, man. Especially in solo mode, I just want to think about how many kills you guys can get. If you just drain everyone's health down a little bit and then get that shotgun out, you guys can do some great damage. So guys, this is an amazing item, with the only downside is that they don't stack, and that's obvious because they might be way too overpowered if a lot of teammates can basically throw a whole bunch of them down at once. Or if you're in solo play and someone throws like 3 of them, you're not safe anywhere you go. That could be a big problem. Obviously, they do a lot of damage, and as we saw from the clip, you can basically make a huge surface area. As you guys seen, that sphere was almost taking up the entire shifty shaft. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's not huge, but it is quite large. I mean, you could easily take out a whole team like that. I mean, that's crazy. So anyways, guys, yeah, I think this is the great item. Really awesome consumable. But anyways, guys, we don't know how good this item is going to be for endgame or competitive play just yet. So if you guys are part of the pro circuit and you're watching this video, which I hope you're not. I don't like the pro players. I like people who play the game because they enjoy it. But what I'm saying is, if you are in competitive play, I don't know how this is going to work out for you guys in your tournaments. Will it be an item that's banned from use? I don't know. It could be a huge advantage, and you guys know these pro players, ride the edge of the circle half the time, so they don't even have to move inwards. This could be a problem, and it might even be a problem in casual regular play, but I don't see it to be a problem as of yet, guys. So far, this item isn't being used and abused. I feel like it's just being used correctly as of yet. But again, guys, it's only been in the game for one day, so who knows what's going to happen as players, learn little secrets about him, just like the shadow bombs, how they've been abused and all that. Will those be removed? I wonder. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Storm Shift. I'm really curious about it. Oh, Storm Flip. Sorry, Storm Shift, Storm Flip, whatever, same thing. But anyways, guys, tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think of this new consumable item. Is it awesome? Is it crazy? Is it dumb? I want to know what you guys think. Anyways, till next time, guys, it's been Gamer Today.